Last week I recorded a podcast episode about how do we want to say this? Like the social wellness differences between millennials and boomers. And I recorded this with Janelle over at Millennial Mat Leave. We released a podcast episode, lots of good conversations with people, but more than anything, once I open this like can of worms type thing, my brain just starts going. So that's where I've been since last Thursday. I had an aha moment. This week. So I didn't explicitly say this in the episode, but my mother-in-law and I have a tense relationship. So this actually matters to me. The question everyone always asks is like, why does this keep happening to mothers and sons? And I had an aha moment. Okay, stick with me here. My mother-in-law is the mother of 3 boys. And I was thinking about how it's just like always been a little different with her and I, like the expectations are different. And I always thought, that's just because I'm like her daughter-in-law. I think that's bullshit. Are you ready? So when you're a mother of sons, I don't know, I'm not a mother of sons, but this is my observation. You are very used to doing all the emotional labor for your family, especially in that generation. Like most, if it's like a heteronormative relationship, most husbands are putting a lot of emotional labor on their wives. Then you have 3 sons who have put all this emotional labor on their mom their entire freaking life. Now, note, a lot of these moms, generationally, from my observation, they like allowed that emotional labor. They almost, I dare I say, wanted it because it like made them feel connected to their sons who really weren't like opening up that much. Like at least they could always be this lifeline. That's my observation. So then their sons, let's say, are again in a cishet relationship, marry a woman. And what I realized is when I said earlier, like there was this different expectation, I realized that my mother-in-law like suddenly expected me to deal, I think this is it, to deal with all of her emotional labor. Like finally, she had somebody who would accept all the crap that nobody else paid attention to. And then this is where like crap goes bad, okay? Is one, like I'm not absorbing all of that. That's not my problem. 2, I'm like in my own really busy life. 3, I won't even take on all of her son's emotional labor. So now I've said to him like, hey, you got to figure this out. So he's changing. He's not necessarily going to her. He's going to therapy. He's talking to friends. He's opening up. He's like doing all this stuff. So not only have I ruined what like she curated so he would depend on her, but also she's been waiting forever to have a place to offload and I won't accept it. That's my working theory. Feel free to have conversations about it in the comments, but do you experience this? Does this ring true? What do you got?